Guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I wanted to come on here and do something a little bit different with Ipsy. I know you guys know I have been subscribed to Ipsy for over 2 years. I actually really do like Ipsy, but I feel like they do have good months and they have bad months. So what I'm going to do is show you guys a whole year's worth of Ipsy. So I have almost every product that's supposed to be inside of these bags. The products I don't, I will throw up a picture and show you guys a little bit about the product. And then I'm going to be reading from my little notes that I've taken on the products to let you guys know my information and whether or not I feel like these subscription bags are actually worth it. Because technically after one whole year you've had Ipsy, you've spent 120 bucks. So is it worth $120 to buy these products throughout the year? So let's start with March of 2016. March of 2016, you got a bag that looked like this. I actually really like the bag. I think it's very pretty. So inside of the bag, you got several products, and I am missing a few of the products. So the first product that I am missing is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. And you guys know I love that dry shampoo. I think it smells really, really good. Some of her stuff I don't really like because I feel like some of the Perfect Hair Day type of products smell a little bit peppery. This is one exception I feel like was really, really nice. The next thing that I do not have is the Temp 2 Warm Glow Bronzer. This is something I actually tossed because I'm allergic to the product, because once I tried it I realized I was breaking out pretty bad from it. So I didn't even end up wearing it very much. I wore it just a couple times and I was like, whoa dude, can't use that. The next thing was the Global Beauty Care Dead Sea Mask. Now this was a pretty good mask. I think it worked well for my skin. It is more of like a, not really exfoliating, but like something that's going to extract bad things from your skin. So I thought it was a pretty good mask. Now I do have 2 of the products left in my little bag here that we can talk about. So the first one is the Nyx Liquid Suede. This is a cream lipstick and it's in the shade LSCL. I'm not sure what that means, but you probably know more than me. I don't like this shade. I don't ever wear it, but it's a pretty shade. If you're into these type of shades, it's very, very pretty. I'll show you guys a giant swatch of it. So there's what it looks like. It's a very, very bright pink. It's just not my cup of tea for shades. As for the liquid suedes, I think they're okay. I don't think they're the best. So far this bag, oops, I almost lost the other product. I'm trying to wipe this off before I end up getting it everywhere. You guys know my lipstick fiascos. I always get it everywhere. So the last product that was inside of here was this little brush here by Me. And this is actually a pretty good brush. It's really good for dusting away powders underneath your eyes. If you have an issue with like trying to get that powder away, it works really good for that. It's very, very soft, so I like the brush. So for me, I like the Living Proof, I like the brush, and I like the Global Beauty Care. So I had 3 out of 5 of the products in the March of 2006 bag were good. So now we're moving on to the April bag. So the April bag looked like this. It was a very pretty bright bag. It looks very, to me it looks almost beachy. It looks like sand and then your water. It's what it reminds me of. I don't know. And I have every product still in here. So we have, the first thing is the Luxie little tapered highlighting brush. Try not to lose all my products laying on my lap. I have the tapered highlighting brush and I love this brush. This is something you guys probably have seen me use many, many times. This is an excellent brush. So for me, this was really, really good to get into the bag because I was like, wow, that's a really cool brush. It feels very, very soft. It washes really well. It's used very well because obviously I've had it for almost a year and I still have it and it looks almost brand new. I mean, it's dirty. She needs a bath, but it works really well. The next thing was the Skin, where's it? It's the Skin Bright Eyes, and this is before I started reviewing my bags the next month, so I've never even tried this. I've never even opened it. I've never used it because honestly I don't know how to use it. I'm like, how do you use this thing? Because let's go ahead and take it out. So let's try it out here. It looks like a concealer, so I'm just not sure how you use it. If you put it in your waterline, what do you do with it? So I've never really tried it because I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. The next thing is the Nomad. This is called the Nomad what? Nomad times Marrakesh Intense Eyeshadow. So this is a little intense eyeshadow. So here's what it looks like swatch. It's a nice copper shade. So there's what the shade looked like in the bag. So again, that was a pretty nice product to get, but it wasn't anything that blew my socks off or anything. So I was like, okay, it's good. Then the next thing was something from Tarte. So anytime you can get a high-end type of product in these little $10 a month subscriptions, I always get really excited. So this is the Tarte Lip Surgeons in the shade Wander. So here's what it looks like. It's a very, very pretty, almost like a melon type of shade. It's very, very pretty. And these smell so minty and good. I love the Tarte Lip Surgeons, so I was happy to get that in my bag. And then the last product that came inside of here was, this is not the exact one, this is another one, but it looked exactly like this. This is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Gel to Oil Overnight Repair Treatment. This is really, really good. You guys know that I love the Briogeo line. I feel like they're kind of now starting to hit the market a little bit more, but in the beginning I was like, I didn't know how to use it. So this is one of those products that you have to kind of understand how to use, especially their deep repair mask. You have to know how to use that before you're like, whoa, this thing sucks. But these are actually really good and they smell good, so I was happy to get this. So out of this bag here, these two, we have 2, 3, and this is an okay. So we have, and I don't know how to use this, so this was a pretty decent bag. So I would say the April bag was pretty good. So April of 2016, not too shabby. Now we're on to May, and the May bag looked like this. This was a very pretty bag. I like that it was like an envelope closure. It does have a bunch of different cities and place and things all around here. It's got the, what is that, the Eiffel Tower. It's just, is that the Eiffel Tower? I don't even know. It's got a bunch of different things in here that are pretty cool. And then it does open like that, and then you open inside here and you have some products. Now I don't have every product that was supposed to be inside of here, so the pictures I'm going to show up will be over here. The first one is the So AE and Collagen Essence Sheet Masks. So these were a set of 3 sheet masks. These are really, really good. I like those sheet masks. I love whenever I can get any kind of like sheet masks and subscription services, because sheet masks are very nice to use, especially because my husband and I both use them, so it's perfect. The next thing was the Clarkson Botanical Smoothing Marine Cream, and that stuff smells terrible. It smells like grass. I don't like that stuff. That was no good whatsoever in my opinion. I know that it's a good company and they have good things that they're standing behind, but the smell of it was a no-go for me. The next thing is the Smashbox X-Rated Mascara. This was a pretty good mascara. I thought it was good. I never purchased the full size, but I did enjoy trying it out. The next thing is the Glamour Dolls Blending Brush, and this is the number 10 Sperm Whale Edition. Funny name for a brush, but whatevs. So here's what the brush looks like. I think it's a really nice brush. I do enjoy this brush. I use this brush in a lot of my tutorials. You guys probably have seen this brush. Really do enjoy having this. The next thing and the last thing in here is the Pacifica, what's this called? The Coconut Eyeshadow Trio. So here's what it looks like on the inside. And to be honest with you guys, I think I've ever even played with this maybe once, and that's about it. I'm just not big on these little trios. I'd much rather have a big palette. I don't know why I end up even buying singles and things like this, because I don't use them. But it's a cute little design. I think it's an okay formulation. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it was okay. So May, I think, was a mediocre bag. Didn't do too bad. Now we're moving on to the June bag. And the June bag, it looks like this. It looks like graffiti. So here's what the June bag looks like. I think it was a pretty cool bag. It feels very, very nice. It's nice and soft. And then, of course, I only have 2 out of the 3 products in this bag. 3 of the products I will shoot pictures up for. The first product was the Pierre Lamas Youth Revival Mask. I think it was a mask. This was okay. I didn't think it was anything that was amazing. It was just okay. The next thing is the Rodale Stem Cell Cleansing Cream. This was good. I think the Rodale Skincare is actually another good line for skincare. I know they have like the Blood Dragon Mask or something like that, or Blood Dragon Skincare, and that's pretty good, so that was good to try out. The next thing was a Be a Bombshell Pout Potion, and I don't even remember about this, so I can't remember if it was good or if it was bad, so I cannot give you an honest opinion on that one. The next thing was the ColourPop Cream Gel Eyeliner and Get Paid. So here's what it looks like. It's more of like a copper shade. I'll swatch it for you guys. My hands are very stained up. Oh, it just broke off on me. Well, that didn't start off so well. So here's what it looks like swatch. It's very, very pretty. I do like the shade. I think it's a nice shade. So I was excited to get this because I don't have too many things from ColourPop. So for me to get this into the monthly subscription was nice. And then the last thing was an eyeshadow. So what I did with the eyeshadows, I put them in this little Ipsy little container here. And the eyeshadow I got was an Urban Decay shadow. So again, you're getting high-end brand. So is the Urban Decay shade in Lounge. So here's what it looks like, if you can see. And then we'll do a little swatch of it. It's a very pretty shade. It's kind of like that MAC blue-brown. Is that what they call it? I don't even know. So there's what it looks like. You can tell it looks like, it's almost like a shade shifter. So it looks like one shade and it looks like another. Really do like this. And of course, it's a little tiny pan, but it's an eyeshadow. You don't need that much of it. You only need just a dab. Just a dab will do you. So for me, the June bag was a great bag because I was happy to have a nice bag in June because June is my birth month. So nice to get a good bag on your birth month. The next bag was the July bag. And then let me wipe my hand off here first so I can, just in case there's anything else we need to swatch in here. So the July bag looks like this. This is the one I kind of made fun of when they brought it out because to me, this does not look like umbrellas. And that's what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to look like a beach with a little beach umbrellas. To me, it looks like the candies that you get at Christmas time. And the holographic looks like Christmas wrapping paper. I thought it was a Christmas bag, but I was wrong. So in the July bag, I have all of the products. The first product in here is the DBP Banana Setting Powder. And this is an okay setting powder. I'm not big on the banana shade just because I feel like it doesn't do much for my skin tone. But if you're someone who likes the banana shade, then you probably would have loved this. It's a pretty good powder. The next thing is something from Vasanti. This is a Vasanti eyeshadow brush. So here's what it looks like. It's like a flat shader brush. And this is good if you want to like pack on colors. It's really good for ColourPop shadows. Any of these little flat shader brushes are really good for ColourPop shadows. Then we have something from Insta Natural Age-Defying Skin Clearing Serum. This has 20% vitamin C, retinol, and 3.5% niacinamide. I don't know if I ever used this or if I did use this. It's probably old now, so it's going to get tossed. I don't remember much about it, but if it would have been really good, I probably would have continued to use it. So I'm thinking it wasn't that good. So I'm going to toss it now because a vitamin C serum, you don't want to keep that long, especially if I've already opened it. And the next thing is the Makeup Forever Excessive Lash. I'm not sure why I still had this because I don't know if I ever opened it either. It was in my backup mascara drawer. So maybe I've never opened it, and I hope that's the case, because if so, then I'll keep it. If not, then I'm going to run by that 3-month rule where if you have a mascara that's open for 3 months, you need to toss it. So I don't know if it was a good or a bad one either. I don't remember. So either way, this was a pretty good month for July. You got, wait, are we missing a product in here? Oh, we have an eyeshadow. I'm like, wait a minute, we don't have 5 here. So we have an eyeshadow that came in here too. So we had this is the Meet Matrimony little eyeshadow that they sent in it. Look how tiny that is. That's super tiny. So this is the Meet Matrimony and Matte Kumar. And it's a pretty good shade. I like this shade. I think everybody really likes those burgundy-ish shades. So it was good to get. And so far we had an eyeshadow, a brush, a mascara, a setting powder, and a C serum. So again, the July bag was a pretty good one. Now we're on to August. In August bag, I was missing 2 products. So the first product I was missing here is what the August bag looks like. I think it's really, really pretty. I'm pretty sure this is the bag that not Bethany Moto. I think the creator, what is her name? I can't think of her name. I'll insert it here. She actually designed this bag. I really like the bag. I think it's cute. There was 2 different designs. If I remember correctly, there were 2 different designs that you could have gotten. So inside of this one, the first thing I'm missing is the Peter Lamas Radiance Complexion Booster. I think I pretty much used that up because I remember liking that a lot. So that was a good one. And then the next one was the Ciate London Dangerous Affair Fingernail Polish. And I thought I still had that because it's a burgundy polish. And I'm pretty sure I wore that around Christmas this past year. But I can't find it. But that was a really good polish. It was more of a 2 to 3 coat polish. It was definitely not a 1 coat polish, but it was a good one. Then the next thing was this Butte Basics little eyeshadow. Whoops. Is it an eyeshadow? I'm about to lie to you. I don't know. It's a 3-tone bronzer. Here's the Butte Basics 3-tone bronzer. This is a bronzer. Look how tiny. They're wanting you to do 3 tones in here. No. You can blend them together. That's fine. But for me, this tone just doesn't work in the first place. So here's what it looks like. It's too orangey for my skin tone. So I ended up sticking it into my eyeshadow drawer because I was like, that's never going to work for my skin tone. But it'd be good for an eyeshadow. Then the next thing we had was an IT Cosmetics No Tug Waterproof Gel Eyeliner. I love getting eyeliners in these little things because this size is perfect for traveling, and it's a nice black eyeliner, so I was happy to get that one. Then the next thing was a Jelly Pong Pong Neapolitan palette. Now this was actually a really good palette. I was quite surprised by how good this was. You do get 3 shades in here, and they're all really, really good quality, so I was happy with this one. So again, the August bag I feel like was another good one. The only thing in there that actually everything was good. So everything was good because I did use the skincare product. The nail polish was good, but I'm missing it, so I have no idea where it's gone to. It must have grown legs and run away. So I would say the August bag was another good bag. Now we're on to the September bag. And the September bag looked like this. It was like the ladies dancing, and if you remember correctly, they spelled out Ipsy. It's I-P-S-Y. So if you can see how they're spelling out the name Ipsy, that's pretty cool. don't know if I really like the way that the texture of the bag. I'm like a texture freak. I think if something doesn't feel good when I touch it, then I don't want to hold it. So I'm a little bit weird. I am missing 2 products from this bag. The first product I'm missing is the Ebates Restorative Toner, and I remember loving that toner. I'm really not super picky about toners, but that was a good one. The next one was the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day 5-in-1 Styling Treatment, and I'm pretty sure that's the one that smells like pepper, and I don't like the smell of pepper, so I'm pretty sure that was the one that I didn't really care for because of the scent of it. And then now we have the other 3 products that I do have inside of the bag. The first product is the Too Faced Lip Injections Extreme. So we did get a Too Faced product in here. Again, like I said, it's always nice to get a nice high-end product inside of these $10 a month bags. And this is a very extreme lip. It's not super extreme. I can't say that because for me it's okay. It's just like getting hot peppers on your lips. That's what it felt like to me. Sorry guys. Then we got this Dls Eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Teaser. And it was okay. It's not a great eyeshadow, but it's not a terrible one. It's just a good shadow. So that was a meh. And then we have this Tristique mini highlighting stick, and this is really, really nice. I remember really liking this a lot. So here's what the Tristique highlighter looks like. Very, very pretty. I like this very, very much so. So this, all in all, was another good bag. So the September bag was a good one. So now we're up to the October bag, and the October bag looks like this. It's the pink one, which I complained about. I guess then I thought about it. I'm like, maybe they did pink because pink is also Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So maybe that's why they did pink instead of like an orange color. So it makes more sense now that I thought about it. I mean, not now, but at the time when I thought about it, I'm like, oh, that's probably why they did pink. So inside of here, I am missing one product. It is the Pure Dirty Girl Detox Mud Mask. I do not like that mask. That mask is terrible. I actually did a complete mask Monday using that mask, and it was horrendous. No, that was gross. The products that I do still have inside of here is the Makeup Forever. This is not the exact one. I have another one of these. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. This is a really good foundation. I absolutely love this foundation. The next thing was the Cokie nail polish. I love this so much that I ended up getting like 5 or 6 more of these. These are really, really nice. I love the pigmentation. They last a long time on my nails. Really do like that. And then we have the Tristique Mini Matte Lip Crayon, and it's in the shade Belize Bordeaux. And it looks like this swatched. It's actually really pretty. I just don't know a whole lot about the brand Tristique, even though you get a lot of them in subscription boxes. And then the last thing that came inside of here was the Ciate Fierce Flicks, and this is actually really, really good. I still never got all the plastic off of it. That's how lazy I am. But this is more of a felt tip type of marker. I think it's felt tip. Yes, felt tip. And it's very, very black though. It's a very, very nice one. Love them. Everything that came inside of this bag was actually well worth getting because to me, everything in there was well priced over $10. If I could speak, words would be important. Okay, so that black is not coming off. So now we have Stain. So that was the October one, and I feel like that was a really, really good one. Now we're up to the November one, and the November one we had the bag that looked like this. So here's what the bag looks like. It's more of like the Galaxy style. And then I am missing 3 products from this bag. I'm missing the Tarte Maracuja oil, which was really, really good. And then I'm missing the Bonnevat Botanicals Pure Mask, and that was okay. I don't think it was great, but it was good. The next one was the Balm Mad Lash Mascara, and I remember not liking that mascara whatsoever. And then the last 2 products is the Formula X nail polish, and it's in the shade Huntress. And this is really pretty in the daylight. If you put this on your nails, it looks beautiful outside. It looks beautiful inside. It's like a green, like almost like an army green inside. And then when you go outside, you can see sparkle into it. It's beautiful. Then we have the Ciate London Liquid Lipstick, and it's the Liquid Velvet Lipstick in the shade Diva. This is really pretty and it feels nice on the lips. It doesn't dry down all the way, but it feels very nice. So that, again, was another great bag. So as you can tell, we had some pretty good bags so far. Now we're on to the December bag, and the December bag looks like this. If you guys remember, this was pretty recently, it feels like. This was one of my favorite style of bags because I love the way it feels. It reminds me of like those fuzzy sweaters that you can get. And then inside of here, I am missing one product. I'm missing the Hikari Felt Tip Liquid Eyeliner in Iris. And I think I tossed that because it just didn't work for my eyelids. For some reason, it may have blood or something, which is probably what I'm thinking, because usually I only get rid of an eyeliner if it bleeds. The next thing, the things that I do have inside of here is the Essence I Heart Color Intensifying Eyeshadow Primer. This is really, really nice. I was happy to try this out because once I found it, once it got it in the bag, I was like pleasantly surprised how good it is. Then we have the Knit Plus Fab Exfoliate Glycolic Fix Serum. This is actually a really good serum too, and it's very affordable. You can purchase this at Ulta. Then we have the NYX Prismatic Eyeshadow in the shade Fireball. So here's what it looks like. And I'll swatch it for you. This is really, really pretty. So there's what it looks like swatched. It's a gorgeous shade. And I think I am missing a shade. Or missing, nope, here it is. Because I want to say I'm missing something. So and then we have the Tarteist Glossy Lip Paint in the shade WCW. So here's what it looks like on the packaging. And then here's what it looked like swatched. So there it is swatched. Really, really pretty. So again, another fantastic bag. I feel like some of these bags kind of like blow my socks off, and the other ones I'm like, hold on to your drawers because it's not that good. So now we're down to January, and in January the bag looked like, oh, I'm getting them mixed up now here, guys. Uh-oh. I think I may have got my bags mixed up. I think it's this one. Sorry guys. This is the January bag. Looks like this is the bag. I didn't really care for the bag itself. It was just okay. And then inside of here I am missing the Jelly Pong Pong lip scrub because I just didn't like it. It didn't work for me. Mine smelled a little bit off. So I tossed it. Then we have the Ciate London Geology. This is like a top coat. It's actually a really good top coat. So I was happy to get that. I love getting top coats and base coats and things like that because you can always have those. You can always use those. Then we got the Star Crushed Minerals, and I love this. It works really good to like on the center of your eyelid to give you that pop of color, that pop of highlight. Really beautiful. Then we have a crown brush. This is the C405 contour brush, and it does work really good for contouring your cheekbones. I think this is a really nice brush, and it feels very, very soft. So that was a good one. And then we got an eyeshadow, I think, because we're missing something. Oh, nope. We got a Bahama Mama bronzer. So here's what the bronzer looked like. And you guys tell me how much bronzer you think that you could use. So here's the bronzer, how big it was. So I ended up sticking it, depotting it, and putting it with my eyeshadows because it's so tiny. That's, I mean, come on. That's super tiny. So that doesn't get used for eyeshadow, but it does get used for, I mean, it doesn't get used for bronzer, but it does get used for eyeshadow. Now we're on to the February bag. And the February bag was this one right here. And I love this bag because it's the blue and orange. So it reminds me of my son's school, UVA. So I was happy to get this. And I think we have everything. Yeah, I'm looking at my thing here and I'm like, wait a minute, why is there words here? So we have the Be Fine Food Skincare, and this is a gentle cleanser with sugar, mint, oats, and rice. And it's a good cleanser. It has a minty scent to it. So if you don't like that minty scent, it's not a fragrance. It's just scented. It's like there's mint in it. So it's good. Then we have the Trust Fund Beauty little fair nail polish, and this is called $12 Latte. I love Trust Fund Beauty nail polishes. This is a really good one. Then we had the Bella Pierre Volume Lash Waterproof Mascara. This is an okay mascara. Don't love it. Not really. Then we have the NYX Butter Lipstick, and this is the shade Lifeguard. And this is a very bright red, so Lifeguard's perfect. It'd be a great summer color if you want to put on that cherry red lip for the summer. So it's beautiful. Nice and smooth and buttery on your lips. And then we did get a shadow in here. What did I do with the shadow palette? We did get a Hikari Cream Pigment. So this is the eyeshadow that we got in here. Look how big this eyeshadow is. And I just showed you guys that bronzer. Here's how big the eyeshadow was. And this is a beautiful, beautiful shade. Look how beautiful that is. That's gorgeous. That and those together look gorgeous together. So that was the February bag. So for me, the February bag was another excellent bag. And then now we're on to what we're into this month, and that is the March bag. So we're back to March, and I'm not going to give you guys a review on this. You guys will have to wait to see a review on this. But I can tell you that so far I'm liking most of the products that are in here. So that is a year worth of Ipsy for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you'd like to see any other information about Ipsy, or if you have Ipsy. Let me know if you're loving it or if you're hating it. Let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts, your opinions on this subscription service. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.